Going on, guys? It's Sea Bear back with another video. How are you guys doing today? I was just thinking, I've been working really hard in my 20s. In this early stage of my life, I've been grinding, putting in the work to set myself up for a better life in general, to make things easier on myself in the future, so then maybe I don't have to work as hard as what I am now. So I just wanted to give several reasons why you should be working hard if you're in your 20s and really just any age. But for me in particular, I want to talk about 20s. The first reason why you should be working hard in your 20s is because it is a foundation for future success. Many of you will start your career in your early 20s, and early career efforts will lead to promotions and just higher level opportunities sooner than what they would if you started later in life. Getting promotions means more money, more opportunity to do more things, and just overall have a better quality of life. So it is important to start your career early and build up the necessary skills to have future success. So going off having a foundation for future success is in your 20s, you want to build up your reputation. Your reputation is very important anywhere you go. And especially within the workplace, people do talk to you. And it doesn't even have to apply to the workplace. Just in general, just people around you will talk about how good of a person you are, if you're a nice guy, if you treat people well and with respect. You need to be demonstrating reliability and just be someone that people can count on and make sure you hold a good character because you will be talked about and will have a good reputation amongst others, which will help you get leverage on ones that don't. So the second reason why you should work hard is because of compounding growth. I know I talk about compounding growth probably way too much on this channel, but financial security is so important in everyone's lives. Early savings now can help you so much more in retirement. The reason why is because your money will continue to grow and grow and grow and will just have longer time to make gains. You'll have more time to compound. Exponential growth that's why exponential growth is called the eighth wonder of the world, is because it is insane how much everything will compound and grow over time after a certain point. That's why people say, when you have your first $100,000 invested and saved up, after that, it's so much easier to get to 1 million compared to that first 100,000. It's because after that, the exponential growth is crazy. So another thing, like when it comes to exponential growth in your 20s, is just skill mastery. Just mastering a skill and letting that compound. And overall, just learning something that is uncommon, difficult to do, will allow you to leverage these skills that you know into being able to earn more money. So it's important to build up your skill set now when you're in your 20s and let those things compound as well as your finances. So again, try to have some skills that you can build up. Try to work on learning different things that are scalable and you can make money from them. So if you work hard in your 20s now, it will provide you with so much freedom later. So if you work really, really hard in your 20s and start early, you could potentially retire early. This does take a lot of discipline, a lot of practice, but if you invest, live frugally, honestly, just be cheap, you can retire early and get your years back. But it takes a lot of hard work and discipline. But the earlier you start, the quicker you can retire. Don't count yourself out of living your dream life and doing things you actually want to do. You can retire early. And the good thing about just financial stability in general is that you can have career flexibility. If you are not satisfied with what you are doing for your job, for your career, you can switch if you practice being frugal and just be smart with your money. It's nice to have this option just in case if you get burnout and just you don't have the burden hanging over you of financial debt. So just make sure that you're smart and work hard while you're young so then you have those options of early retirement or just career changes, something that maybe takes less pay but it's more your passion. So it's important to work hard because of the resilience through the challenges that you face within your 20s. One crucial skill that everyone needs if you want to be successful is being able to solve problems. And honestly, I think when you
Nice.
get to a certain point where you gain more skills, you don't realize how much you can leverage what you know,
Wow, look at that.
how much money you can make from just things that seem simple. Like, for example, software.
Get a lot of
I
ammo.
didn't realize how much money I was actually worth because I thought the things I knew were actually, not
Pretty good. Let's
difficult.
go.
They were easy. But really, a lot of people do not know how to develop. And it has allowed me to secure a career in software development, which is very nice. And before, I didn't think I was worth, I wasn't worth any money.
Always getting third party.
But in reality, you guys got to think like you take for granted what you know. A lot of people do not know everything that you do. You are better at certain things than other people. So
Another guy, isn't
there
there?
may be potential opportunity to use those skills, that knowledge, to make money off of it. So in your 20s, it is important to just
Why do you build out like
build up, learn how to problem solve, have certain skills that you can use in your professional and personal life to improve your situation. And being able to get through challenges is important to learn how to adapt to your environment. With many of us moving away in a different hometown, just experiencing life in a whole new lens, it is important to be able to adapt and have easier transitions in your life. And I think going through challenges is certainly one way to do this, one way to get comfortable with this. Because if you work hard and just struggle while you're young, everything else will be so much easier. That's like, you're studying for an exam. Yeah, if you study the night before, you're probably not going to do well. It's going to get harder. Questions are going to get harder. But if you spend small amounts of effort each night a week before, it'll be much easier to study and get questions right. I mean, you can't expect to put in a lot of effort when you're 30 and have the same results as if you just put small, consistent efforts daily in your 20s. You will not get the same results. One important thing in your 20s is personal development. It's important to be self aware. Hard work often leads to a greater awareness as challenges and successes reveal personal strengths and weaknesses. I think if you go through adversity, just hard times in your 20s, you realize what you're good at and what you're bad at. And you can hone in on the good things and really build them up and allow yourself to create something great from what you have, what you're strong at, because everyone has strengths and it's important to not ignore them. That's most likely going to be the thing that will make you successful is your strengths, not your weaknesses. So a lot of times those strengths are maybe going to be something that you don't particularly like. Like, do I really enjoy sitting at my desk all day developing? No, but that's what makes the money. So I think that it's
Oh shit.
important to understand that you need to use your strengths to your advantage. Do not go against them. Do not row against the tide. You will never beat it. So just go with your strengths. And working hard in your 20s, it certainly will build confidence.
That was.
Overcoming the obstacles that come along the way with these difficult times and the hard work you're putting in will
Oh.
build
I
up
think
your
I used those
confidence
on somebody before.
and you will be more encouraged to just
I
make
meant so they couldn't hear.
bolder life choices.
And
You
then I
won't
did this
second
other
guess
thing,
yourself
so
because
everybody
you
did
have the
this.
confidence that you can make it through and you will take more risks.
I did,
So
yeah.
remember,
Like how
your
similar like how
20s are a
those things
time
do
for you
stuff
to
too, and then I
explore,
can do stuff when those things are doing stuff.
to work
You know what
hard,
I mean?
and just to understand that
And then
everything
like
is okay if you fail.
everything's
You
like
need to fail in your 20s. So I want you to remember
hold risks,
that
hold your risks
you are
still
not a failure if
behind
you
your
do
back.
fail, but you are a failure
Yeah, like
if you
stuff like
quit.
that.
If
I
you
feel like
quit
there's a lot of
trying,
stuff
that
too.
is when you fail. So remember, guys, your 20s is the time to fall on your face, but just make sure you get back up. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And just remember, you can do this. I want you to win.
Come on, fuckers,
And
land on me.
I
Let's
hope to
go.
see you guys in the next video.
I own this
Just
building.
try your
I
best
own
and
it.
keep pushing forward.
Come on.
Thank you guys. Bye bye.